Hello. This is Fun Fact number 65, or thoughts, or whatever you want to call it. I think I might just start calling these whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah. This one I'm going to talk about something I did at Christmas time, and I know it's not Christmas yet, and this was last Christmas, but I know it's closer to Halloween than it is Christmas, but I'll do a Halloween one maybe next. Anyway, so this last Christmas, 2022 Christmas, it's hard to get for people who have everything or don't want anything or want stuff that will go away or have seen it, done it, don't want anything else, okay? Also, when your family has shrunk and you don't have as many people, and you've done the Secret Santa, and you've done parties, and you've done other things to liven up the holiday season. I have tried different things over the years. I've gotten the freeze-dried astronaut ice cream as a stocking stuffer because who doesn't want to try freeze-dried astronaut ice cream? I've done a lot of different things, handmade things, different stuff I've found online that I thought, well, I'm sure they've never had this. So I've done a lot of different things. This year was particularly difficult, 2022, with money and time and energy and everything. And I had spent very little money, but gotten a few very nice things for the people in my immediate family group. And it was fine. It was good. But I felt like I needed a little bit more something. Even though money was short and everything, I wanted to get something more. And so the first thing I did was I saw the Two Blind Brothers ad, and for like, I don't know, 20 to 40 bucks, you could get like this mystery thing, and they kind of gave you an idea what might be in there and stuff, and what the quality would be. But it was Two Blind Brothers, and I recommend if you're ever like, I don't know what to get, and we need kind of like an experience, but also something unique and fun, I recommend going to Two Blind Brothers and doing the Shop Blind Challenge. I really do. It was a really fun experience. And I accidentally got 3 packages instead of 2. So that was always a good thing, And it cost a bit of money, but it was something different, and it wasn't like extremely expensive. And it was something new, and it also, the proceeds go to charity. And I've done a lot of things where I've done charity type of gifts where you buy something and the money goes to charity, and they get a thing saying that the money went to charity as well, and that's a good one too. But this goes to curing blindness, which I think is a good thing. And so I did the Shop Blind Challenge, and I got 3 packages. I think one was a little bit bigger, had a little bit more, a little bit specialer, I don't know. But I gave one to elders in my family group, and they enjoyed it. They enjoyed feeling the package and doing the Shop Line Challenge and guessing what was in the package and what they got, and they appreciated it, and it was practical and fun. So hit both those marks. And then I gave it to another younger family member, and they loved it and the idea. And I also gave it to an extended family member, and they liked it as well. So the Two Blind Brothers Shop Blind Challenge is really a fun gift to give and have other people experience shopping blind and figuring out what's in the package and guessing and stuff. It's very, very fun. And then they also get a gift, and then that money also goes to charity. So that was really, really cool. The other thing that I came up with this past Christmas was I stole it from a movie. I stole it from Jack Frost, but the Jack Frost stop motion animation movie, the one where Burgermeister Meisterburger, maybe is Burgermeister Meisterburger in that one? I forget. Don't think so. That might be Santa Claus is Coming to Town. But this one, Jack Frost, he comes down and they sing songs and stuff, and very poor village, and the only time they give each other's gifts is when they can make pretend money out of ice to buy gifts with. But basically at Christmas time they have a box, and it's a nice bow on it and everything, and they pass the box around, and everybody imagines just what they always wanted. And the song is just what I always wanted, it's perfectly right, it's just what I always wanted, a Christmas delight. And there's a lot more to the song, but that's kind of how it goes. And people sing about what they imagine is in the box. And I made everybody kind of, me and the younger family tribe member, we sang the song before everybody opened the box. And at first, some people didn't get how you're supposed to do it. But basically, you imagine just what you always wanted. Like a little kid might imagine some kind of toy, or these days a video game or electronic. But you can imagine bigger than that. A little brother, a little sister, mom and dad to stop fighting. And at this time, a younger family member wanted something specific and did the something specific. You could say peace on earth. But we sang the just what I always wanted part of the song, and then the person would say what they imagined. And my imagination was that people would buy my books, and I'd be going across the country to bookstores on a train and going to different states and different places signing my books, and that I could maintain my life by the sale of my books, but mostly that people read them and heard my voice and appreciated the stories I told and appreciated the lessons that I was trying to put out there. And that was my just what I always wanted gift. I wanted people to buy my books, and I imagined myself. You had to pantomime it, so I did this. I'm going across country signing my books for people and talking to them about my books. That was my just what I always wanted empty box gift. I forget what the younger person's was, but another one was somebody just had a stroke and just had the fact that they could drive taken away from them. They could no longer drive their car because of the stroke, and they were not going to be allowed to drive their car again. Do they still have their car? Yes. Have they driven it? Not really. I heard they took it out of their driveway and then put it back. So they didn't go anywhere. They just kind of went. And they're just what they always wanted. It'd been a few months since they could drive, and they're just what I always wanted was that they could drive again. The other person has been extremely overweight all their life, and they wish that they could be skinny and find a way to be skinny because they've tried like everything. So the just what I always wanted box is coming back this year, because we can't always give the people in our lives what they want the most. Sometimes they have to do it themselves. And I can't undo the person's stroke so they can drive again. I can't heal that part of them. make them younger and stronger, and undo their stroke and their bladder cancer for them. But at least I can give them an empty box to put their wishes in and to express them, and that everybody can support their wish, but I can't give them their wish. So, the Just What I Always Wanted box is coming back this year, so at least they know that I want their dreams to come true, and I want their wishes to come true, and I want their lives to be better, and I want to give them some hope and at least some love and support on whatever they want the most in this world. So the empty Just What I Always Wanted box will be coming back for a second round this Christmas, because I can't give the people I love who are in my family tribe everything they want and need, but they have to know that I want that for them so bad. And the best I can do is give them an empty box so they can imagine what their life would be like if they had everything they needed and everything they wanted. So that's an idea for your Christmas. Sorry I cried, because I'm struggling with stuff right now too, and a lot of people are struggling with a lot of stuff, and so I recommend this Christmas taking an empty box. If you can find on YouTube the Jack Frost with the Just What I Always Wanted scene, and get the song down a little bit and pantomime your wishes, then when you open the box, be surprised. Then, and even material objects that people really, really want and need that you can't afford to give them, maybe they can find it in the empty box. So Two Blind Brothers and Just What I Always Wanted empty box, I recommend for this Christmas. Ciao, Bellas.